Online, am I audible? Can you hear me? Good.
Yes, sir.
This meeting is being recorded.
This is clear, ma? Online is voice is clear? Yeah, it's clear. Good. Some people it's saying not okay. Some people are saying okay. I think it's okay to most people. Then good. Yeah, now okay. Okay, good, good. Now, yesterday yesterday and day before yesterday, we discussed how to send input values from one component to another component. Parent will send some values and child will take that values using @ input. This is what we did. Is there any one of you tried any application? Give me the links. If any one of you have any links, give me so that I can see what sites you did. Good. Online, so many people are doing it daily. Nice. Let me see it. Dangerous site. Let me go here. Someone dangerous site. Mariala. Oh, this one is good. Hot apps. All apps. YouTube. Netflix. Hotstar. Prime. All apps. Movies. You can put links also, na? If I click here, it should go to the movies kind of thing. See, listen. This is going. YouTube is going. See this. This is really nice. The point is, if I click here, it's going YouTube. She created one page where, like, every day, whatever the apps we will go. Like, for example, every day I will check some sites. All sites I can put it in one site only, na? Then if I open it, I will have all my sites, whatever sites I love to check. That I can go. That you can do it, na, easily. That is a good logic. Next, someone Sudhir Kumar. Let me open it. Sudhir Kumar. Pawan Kalyan movie list. Seriously? Okay, it was really good. Nice. It has all the list, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 28. Only this many movies are only there. Yeah, it was the starting movie, second movie, third movie. Yeah, correct. Good. Nice. Let me check it more and more interesting. Hey, from where did you get this background, Ray? Who did this? Jannavi. Which site you used to get the background? This background is GIF. I will take it. Body. This jig. Okay, this one is really good. This is the background image she put. Nice one, actually. Anyway, remaining things were also good to me. having Bugs Bunny, Winnie the Pooh, Tom, Jerry, Snoopy, Popeye, Goofy, Pink Panther. These are characters. Do you guys know all of them, ma? Do you guys know Snoopy? Snoopy is one of the courageous one, actually. I know all of them. I watched all of them in my childhood. SpongeBob, I didn't watch much actually. Yogi Bear also not much, but remaining things I know this. Popeye is one of the classic. He used to eat spinach. Okay, good idea. Next, famous food in Andhra according to district wise. Oh, this one is a good idea. Anakapalli, Anantapur, Annamaya district. What I eat? Madugal halwa. I ate it. Biryani, obviously. Ragi sangati. Something. What is this? Bamboo chicken. Done. Gongor mutton done. Chittur mangoes done. Godari, Kakinada, Guntur. Okay, done. Hey, everything we done, right? This is all Andhra one. Easy. But it's a nice idea. Imagine a site is there where it will show all the foods according to the district wise, region wise. And when I click this now, imagine when I click this, I will get the recipe also. People will love that site, isn't it? This one is a good idea, actually. Someone just implemented more better. Someone try to implement it in somewhat better. That would be good. Okay, next. A Jude Food March. Okay. This one is something more. Ah, go here. Seriously. This site is not this site is not something like Angular. There is this Angular developer tools. I didn't have it, Angular developer tools. This one uses .NET. The backend is also there. Hey Jude, did you did this or did you take it from somewhere the template? I don't know. You take it from Mastercard. It's a template one, I'm sure. Mastercard, GitHub. Cart. Go here. Go here. No, not working. This is something copied one. It's not the original one. Any other? Anyone else? I want Angular related ones, Ray. RNP dot netlify dot app. Srinivas Reddy, I was absent yesterday. No worries, Srinivas. I just explained you day before yesterday only, yesterday also. Ramcharan movies. Okay. Same like someone did it for Pawan Kalyan. This guy did it for, okay, he did it all. Ramcharan, Prabhas, and Junior NTR. Nice. But it needs to be something more looking good. These ones are okay. I wanted something nice looking good. CSS needs to be more perfect. Next. Any other? Online, any another one, ma? Or offline, any another? Tailwind is not working. Why it is not? Tailwind is working, na? To the people, whoever it is not working, I will do it one more time, Tailwind. Every day I will do Tailwind only. Don't worry. It will work, Tailwind. Don't worry. I will show you. If you follow the instructions correctly, 100% it will work. Anyone tell me more? Give me any sites names, whatever you have. No? Offline, no one did. Serious, Ray? I didn't think so. Yesterday, at least 1% did offline. Now, zero. Good. Someone is how to add background color. That is called CSS. I'm telling it now. If you don't know CSS, we can't work. Sir, we can create HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Why we done in Angular? Because if you done it in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, you can't put it like this repetition. See this. Do you think to the people whoever did not understand, see this here, this one, do you think he created this many carts? Did he created this many divs, ma? No. He created one component and that component he repeated it multiple times. Whoever did this till now, they will understand. It's just components repeating it multiple times. And that is the advantage of this. And also we can do single page applications without reloading. If you are doing it in HTML, CSS, everything has to be repeated. And in JavaScript, in Angular, DOM manipulation is very easy. TypeScript will be connected to with HTML, HTML connected with the TypeScript very easily. But in the original HTML says JavaScript, you need to do DOM manipulation, document dot get element by ID, like that. That is waste of time. Online, is it clear, Masudhir Kumar? Online, is this clear, Masudhir Kumar? Yeah. Someone named Roy. Finally something looking good, Ray. After a long time. I love today this one, Roy's piece. This one I loved it. Because this is like something really looking good CSS. Finally. If I click Oppenheimer, it's going to the Oppenheimer one. No, it's not going, but it's looking kind of good. This is a basic grid look. Nice. Next one. Good work, Roy. Now, box is not coming equal, but the CSS. Tumhara CSS, tumhara isha. Now let's start, sir. Sir, a small while loading, uploading to the GitHub, can you please add date? Yeah, I will add it date also then. GitHub will add date, Ray. To the people, if you wanted to see, you can see it. When did I uploaded what? You can see in the GitHub only the dates will be there. It will show. See, yesterday, day before yesterday, whatever the days, everything it will be there. Whatever the things we did, it will have it like which one it is. If you go inside, it will have it like something last week, first week, and all also. Or if you want specific dates, I will put it specific dates from today onwards. Good. Sir, when we click the image, how to add the link? That is HTML. When you click the image, how to add link, you will put anchor tag. If you don't know HTML, it will be difficult, Masudhir. You need to put an anchor tag. Good. Today I will provide you another GitHub link. Don't worry. Okay. Now, how to set the emoji? There will be online so many emojis. You can get it and keep it here. Simple. Open folder. Open folder. Now, go down, go down, go down. Someone online are creating a groups of WhatsApp. I don't know whose group it is, ma. Don't make it any spams. Don't make any spams of groups. Angular 2 p.m.
already discussed now in the post structure everyone. In post structure, the company JavaScript releases, the company TypeScript, the company Angular introduction, they are actually going slow. Okay, sometimes getting development or material application they will do in those. Even Angular introduction.
Now, yeah, yeah. Is it clear now? Online, is it clear? What about now online? Okay, okay. Good. Now see, Angular introduction. We discussed Hello World and project flow. We discussed data binding. We did data binding one way and data binding two way. We did data binding one way and two way. And then we did decorators. Especially we discussed decorators in component, ng module or input. We discussed these basic things. Okay. Next one. In components, we discussed nested components. We discussed parent to child. Now, today we will discuss child to parent. We will discuss child to parent. Now, online, someone is asking, can we do same project in Visual Studio? Don't do anything in Visual Studio. Do it only Visual Studio Code. We are using Visual Studio Code. Don't do Visual Studio. That is an IDE. Unnecessary, you will lose the things. Why we are using Visual Studio Code only? Because we have extensions. We have something nice extensions. Whenever I am typing Tailwind, I am getting Tailwind. Na? That is because of some extensions. Okay, now let's do it, sir. Components. I sent it here at the rate input. Then next. How can we implement Angular with .NET Core? We will never implement Angular with .NET Core. How to connect your Angular with .NET, you will see it like later classes. I will tell you APIs. At the time, I will tell you. When we come to the topic called services, at the time, I will tell you how to connect your front end with back end. Okay. Everything you are doing are basics only. Until the pipes, you will do this basics. Mostly in the second week starting only, we will do this completed with pipes. After the pipes, you will do something called services. And in the services, we will do basic services, dependency injections and all. And then we will do Angular routing, forms and all bigger things. Online, some people are sending groups to everyone. Don't join any groups. Nothing is here official groups. Don't take it anything as official groups. Why some people are spamming the other people, right? Don't create any WhatsApp groups, ma. Especially online people, I'm telling it. Sonika, online someone else also did. Sonika or Gahanika. I don't think they are humans only, like a robot names. See, any online, especially I'm telling it, anyone who is asking you to join any groups and sending you any links or saying it like jobs are there, apply or taking money or taking the things are all scams. Never pay to anyone, never unnecessarily waste your times. Okay, good. Next one, if anyone have doubt, you can mention in the chat only so that I will tell you. Prem Kumar, for me, drive link not working. I can't see the notes. I did not give any drive link only. How it will work for you? Seriously, Prem. When did I give like drive link, Prem? Good. Deepika, I will explain one more time. Don't worry. How to upload. Ma'am, given drive link of Angular, I got it. Seriously, I will check with it. Don't worry. Okay. everything we have uploaded. If Naresh IT person gave the link, I will upload that. Okay, I didn't check that. I will check it. But every day I'm pushing it into the GitHub. Take the GitHub. Okay, that whatever the file is there, that file we are putting it in the GitHub. See, I did it every day. Code is inside the code. And yesterday we did one project. Yesterday we did one project called book library. Whatever the normal code, I will do it in the code, and whatever the projects, we do it in the projects. Please check it a good GitHub link. Okay. Now, good. Good ma. Next. Next one. Let's start, sir. Today's one. Components. You can note it down. Sending data from child components to parent components. How to send child components to parent components? Sending data from the child components to parent components. Everyone please focus here. How to send the data from child component to parent component. Sri, I uploaded yesterday project. You can check it on. Actually, it is there. How to send components from child to parent. Okay. Next. To send data online, please note it down online also. To send data offline also, every voice try to note it down. To send data from child components to parents parent components, we can use DOM manipulation using @view_child. You can use it @view_child or @view_children. We can use template reference variables. What is the use of @viewchild and viewchildren? These decorators, anything with that is called decorator only. We discussed already a decorator component input. Similarly, now online focus here ma. These decorators are used to access and manipulate the DOM elements of child components within components view. Within the component only you can able to take in the child component. View is like the HTML file. Now @viewchild. To the people who don't know what is it mean by DOM means document object model. In JavaScript, there is something called a document object model. How to get the document object model? You will write document.getElement by ID and all, but we don't need that all here. At the rate view child, what is this? It is used to access a single value. It is used to access a single value or single DOM element of child component child component child component syntax at the rate view child C is capital at the rate view child C is capital. You need to write child selector or child component. You can write it child selector or child component. Usually people will write it whatever the component you want, or child selector or element selector, element, you can write it. Element. With element reference. Element reference. Element reference. Element reference. Now next. Next, go here. Go here. Now, let me start here one project, ma. Let me start here project, terminal, new terminal. Online, whoever are saying it, that links and all, don't post the links directly, Lamma. Don't do that post links. If you do it one more time, Gahanika, I will just remove you from the class. I don't care. Last time I'm telling it. Now, let's start here one project. Go inside CD code. Let me start here. NG. How to start your Angular application, my everyone? NG, new app name. You need to write NG, new app name. I will write it here one app name like earlier we are doing it inside one app components. I will do it like similarly. I will do child to parent. I will create one app child to parent dash standalone equals to false. Now CSS, yes. And do you want server-side rendering? No. No. Now, whoever people are sending it the links, those people just remove it, ma. Simple. Waste of time, those people. Now, good. Now, next one. CLS, good. Now, see, inside the code, inside the child to parent, inside the code, inside the child to parent. Did you see I got it one project? Now, always remember your project will contain folder structure, and I told this folder structure also. Where is your main file will be there? Inside the SRC. Inside the SRC, app. Inside the app.component.html. Now, by default, how many components your application will have? By default, how many? No, one component will have 4 files. One component will be there. What is the component name here? App. App will have 4 files. What are the files names? App component HTML, CSS, TypeScript, spec.ts. Mainly 2 files are important. One is HTML and the TypeScript. TypeScript one is called the component one. HTML is called the template one. Everyone knows. Now, anyone see every component will have a selector. What is the select of main one? App root. What is the main one selector? App root. Same way. Let's do it here. Let me do it here. One more component. I will create one more component in this. Go to this particular file. CD child to parent. Now, tell me how to generate a component, ma. ng generate component name. I'm creating component name, some kind of comic. I'm creating a component name comic. Now, automatically one component will be created with the comic. Now, CLS. Now I will go to HTML, sir. I will delete everything. H1 parent component. Inside the parent component, I am going to write here child component. What is the child component name? Anyone guess what is the child component name? Comic. If I give comic, what will come selector? Selector, what it will be? App dash comic. Very good. App dash comic. I write it small letter only, so it will come small letter. App dash. If you write like this, what will happen, sir? In your parent component, something one H1 is coming and one child component is also coming. So this is parent component. This is child component. One component is inside the another component. What is it called? Nested component. One component inside the another component is called nested component. Now in this one component, another nested components, parent component is app. Parent component is app. Child component is comic. Child component is comic. I created comic using, how did I create this comic folder? ng generate comic. ng generate. Did I write anything in the comic now? Till now I did not open. Anything. All I write is in the app.component.html only. See here, in the app.component.html only, I just write it here app-comic. But what is inside the app-comic? We don't know. We just write it app-comic. Online, anyone have any doubts, ma? Online, anyone have any doubts till now? Namrita, again, I'm telling it online. Someone is asking how to create it. How to create child to parent folder. I created using ng new. I created the whole application using ng new app name. If you guys did not practice first time, it will be difficult. ng new app name. I gave the app name child parent. Next, inside this one, I used it something parent component. Created one new component called comic. How did you created it? ng generate component comic. Simple. After I created it, now I will tell you what is the use of this view child. Today we are going to learn view child, view children, how they will work. How to do this? Go to this comic. Now comic ka HTML, this is comic ka TypeScript. That means child ka HTML, child ka is TypeScript. Now, child has one value. Child has one value. C. Initially, what is C value, sir? Everyone see, child is having child comic dot component dot ps. Child initial value is 0. In child HTML, I will put one button. Now button, click me. If anyone click this button, it will call one function incr. It will call one function incr. Now, if anyone call the tinker in TypeScript, I will write it here incr this dot C plus plus. This dot C plus plus. Now guess karo what will happen? Child component only. I'm not doing anything in parent. Child में एक button है. Child में एक TypeScript है. Someone is like, sir, when we create the child component, automatically its 4 files are created. Yes, ma. Yes, good. Is it possible to create more than one component in one project? You can create 1,000 components also. You can create how many components your wish. I am using one component for because I don't want to confuse more people. Future we will do more components, don't worry. Now see here everyone. I have one button in child component. In this button, I put it a click. If I click this button, child HTML, sorry, in comic HTML, in comic TypeScript, there is one function incr. It will call this incr. Then what will happen? C value? Originally C value is 0. What it will become C value now? 1. If I click the button one more time, if I click it one more time, 3. So C value is increasing now. I want to print this C value. Am I printing any C value here? How to print it the C value in the HTML? TypeScript there is one C value. How to print that C value in the HTML? String interpolation. Everyone knows it. Write it here, sir. Write it here, sir. It will print C value. Go and see the application. ng server dash o barabar. Now till now it's easy. Till now there is no problem. But my problem is I wanted to print the C value. I want to print the C value in parent component. Are you getting my point, sir? Inside the child component, C value is there, na? Inside the child component, C value is there, na? But I wanted to print it in parent component. Parent component में print करना है. How to do that? So parent component. Earlier, yesterday, what you did? Yesterday, parent component app.component.html. Parent component gave the value. Child component take it. Parent component giving the value. How the parent component gave it using properties. How the child component take it at the rate input. Parent component gives normally. Child component take it using ng content projection. So when parent is giving, child will take it using at the rate input or content projection. At the rate input and content projection is for child will print. If parent is giving child printing, that will be at the rate input and content projection. Now child is giving. Child is having the value. Parent wants to print it. Reverse. At the rate input will not work. At the rate content will not work. Now how to do? One more time. Understand the scenario, ma. Parent is taking it, the value of the child. How to take it only, we are discussing it. Now, let's do it one more time. Go here. App dot component dot app dot component dot html. Now see this. Good. Next, comic.html. If you really understand how to deal with these folders now, you can able to do it any kind of applications. Comic.component.html. And comic.typescript. Comic.component.typescript. Now everyone see all these three files together. Online also see it here. Now everyone see this. Now tell me, total how many components are there here? How many components are there? Two components are there. Someone is thinking three, that means they don't know anything. Wrong. Two components are there. This is app component. This is a comic component. Comic component. Two components are there. Who is parent here? Who is parent here? App component. Who is child? Comic is child. Why? Because comic is inside the app. Sir, in app, what it will print? It will print H1. It will print app comic. Whenever you say app comic, it will print all the HTML. Now it will print this HTML, sir. In this HTML, what you did, you put one button. If I click this button, where it will go? If I click this button, where it will go? TypeScript, na? It will go to TypeScript and it will go to inc function. And in inc function, what is the C value is becoming? C++. So C value initially 0, what will become? 1. Sir, understand, these two, this HTML, this TypeScript are same. They are both are children only. Now, if I wanted to print, if I put a string interpolation, I will get it. But I don't want to put any string interpolation. I don't want to put it any string interpolation. I wanted it like in this particular one. I wanted to put here C value. I wanted to write C value here. Can I write here paragraph? Can I write it here C value like this? Anyone can guess. Can I write it like this? Can I write it like this, ma? No. Why? Because, sir, your parent component, if parent ka TypeScript is there, if parent TypeScript having C value, it should print it like that. Parent TypeScript is not having anything only. Right or not? Child TypeScript is having value. Child TypeScript is having C value. Child can print it directly. Child can print it if you want it. Child can print it if you want it. But I wanted to print it in parent only. Child value I want it in parent. Child का value parent में चाहिए. वो is a problem. That is the use of @view child also. Online, is it clear, my everyone situation? Online, are everyone clear with the situation, ma? Hmm. Now, if you wanted to see parent-child component values, then you should take the parent component का TypeScript. Parent component का TypeScript. Same parent component TypeScript कुछ नहीं है, empty. You will write it here at the rate view child. You should import it here at the rate view child. C of child component. What is the child component name? Comic component. Comic component. Clear now? Now voice clear? Yes, yes. It's break. It broke. It broke. One more time. One more time. You can mention your questions, ma, online. Good. Now we can see. See, I will answer it everyone's question. Understand it. Okay. Someone is saying like my doubt is anyhow app or comic HTML will print the value on the same screen. Why we are separating as two? And also what scenarios we use parent and child when we will use child. Okay. Let me create it in a more scenario way. Very good. Everyone see this logic. Here people are thinking it like they're not having any difference between parent and child. Understand this logic, everyone. Imagine, like for example, Roy created one page earlier. Roy created one page. Like for example, what is that page? Movies or something kind of one. Let's take it this only. Someone created not this. Anyone give me any of the project you did online? Online, whoever did the projects, give me that project. Some project is there. Yeah, got it, got it. Roy project got it anyway. Thank you. Now, I just got it here, this one. Now here, now understand this, everyone, online also, please understand it. Here, take this logic, everyone. There is one parent component. This is all parent component, right or not? Everything is inside the parent component, right or not? Yes, na? Inside that only this box is there, child component, right or not? Imagine this child component, everything is parent component, and chota box is child component, right or not? Online, are you getting my point, ma? Child component only repeated so many times now, right or not? Sir, inside the child component, imagine I put a button. I have a button. I have a button. Add to cart. There is one button, add. If I click this add, here one value should increase. 0 should become 1. When I click the add, where I am clicking add? Child. Where I am clicking the add? Child. But where I am printing the value? Parent. Where I am printing this 1 or 2? Parent. This is what happens in every e-commerce website now. You will click on the child, you will get the parent. So value child से parent आ रहा है. पहला parent, see parent only gave this image ray. Parent only gave this particular title ray. Parent only called this child component. Then child component came. After coming, if someone click the child component, child also should give that value to parent na? Something inception added. How did it know exactly inception only added? Child should tell. Arey, I am adding. Child component से parent component coming. Online, are you getting my point, sir? Online, are you getting my point, ma? Yeah. This child to parent, how it will happen, sir? Now see this logic. Here you will write it something parent component also. App dot component dot and dot ps export class parent component or something like, sorry, app component. So parent component is sending the value, child component is sending the value, parent component should receive. Now everyone see this one more time. Sir, understand it slowly. One more time. What is parent component name? App. What is parent component name? App. What is child component name? Comic. Comic. Correct. Now, who is having the count value? Who is having the count value? Child or parent? Child. Now, who wants to print that value? Parent. Who wants to print that value? Parent. Sir, how did the parent can get? First thing, child should give it to the parent TypeScript. Then from parent TypeScript, parent should print it. This is how it should done. So to do this, what you will do is, you will go to the parent component TypeScript. You will go to the parent components TypeScript @view child. You will write it here @view child. You will write it here comic component. @view child comic component. Why it is saying it error? View child accepts two or few arguments to be used as a decorator here. Did you mean to call it first and right? No, no. No need. @view child comic component. Seriously. Um, you don't need this. Exclamation I put it because I don't want to give any initial value. That one is okay. I created one C value. You can put it any name. Something like comic. You can put it any name. It should work. Comic. And here @view child accepts few arguments. Expects 1 2 arguments. Locator provider. Do it directly inside then. @comic component. I imported @view child na. Did I imported @view child? Yes, I imported @view child. Then Here I will write it here, child component, which is comic component, child component name, comic component. This one is working. It should work. Then here you can put it any name, child component, a comic component. I can take it here, no initializer values. Why this one is saying error? It shouldn't say error. Someone is asking why exclamation. Exclamation means if you don't want to give any initial values, it will come here. If you don't want to give any initial values, you can use it here. ChatGPT is saying it's after view unit. No need to write it after unit. We already discussed lifecycle method. Did we discuss lifecycle? No. ng on init, no, no, no need. If it is not there, also it will work. Import view child. Import view child. It's there. It's already imported. If I'm not wrong. Is it like V capital? Yes, V capital. In the view child, V capital. That was a mistake. All decorators starts with capital letter. Capital input, capital output, capital component, capital ng module, capital view child run. Like that. Okay, I was mistaken when this. Now, online, whoever are asking the GPTs ones, just go with this now. So now, what you are doing this? Now go here, very simple. Now, if you write this line, sir, if you write this line, I will tell you what will happen. If you write this line, you know what will happen? It will take the whole child component. It will take the whole child component. Now see, what is this line? This line means at the rate view child. Which one you are seeing it, sir? Which child you are seeing it? Comic component. Which child you are seeing it? Comic component. Comic component, you are saving it in one variable. What is that variable name? Child. What is that variable name? It is of type child comic component is a type also. Now, sir, it is a data type also. It's like the comic component data type. Now, sir, what is the point? Means it is like child. It will take it this whole application inside one name called child, like an object. It will take. Now, child is a object. Child is a object. That object will contain all the values. Can anyone tell me inside this child comic component how many values are there? Inside the comic component, how many values are there? Two values are there. One is C value 0. One is C value 0. Another one is inc function. Two are there. One is C value 0. Another one is inc function. Now, if you write it here, what is the names are here? Child na? Child के अंदर C print करो. Child के अंदर C क्या है? Anyone tell me what is child के अंदर C? Originally, what is child के अंदर C, sir? 0. Correct. It will print. So parent values wants to see the children, then it will use @view child. Simple. हो गया. Now parent will go HTML. You will write it here. Paragraph. Child dot C. Now go here. Go to my application. ng serve dash o. Child dot c, not child comma c. Why it is not printing it? Someone is asking why use exclamation and all. अरे if you don't want to use exclamation, put some default value रे. कुछ नहीं होता. It is a default application. By default, what is the value you are giving? By default, whatever value you want, you can give it initial value. It's up to you, whatever the value. It's like initial value. If you don't want to give initial value, you will put exclamation. Exclamation means you are not giving any initial value. Online, is it clear, ma? Online, is it clear now? Now, why this one? If we not give which value is coming, see, we don't give any value. Whatever the value we are giving in the name child. Now, automatically inside the child only whole thing will be there. Now, go here. I will just write it here. Paragraph parent component bundle up. Control C. One more time. ng serve dash o. Now, right click, inspect console. Cannot read the properties of undefined. Undefined. Reading C. Why this guy is undefined? Child is initially having undefined value. I will give it here like this. X, like x equals to initially 0, then ng after view in it. I will tell you what is ng after view in it. That is a life cycle method. We will discuss life cycle methods later. But let me give you like a glance whether it will work. I think this will work. This dot child dot c. Now if I go here, it will print value. Why it is not? Control C. ng serve dash o. Inspect console. We don't need to write it here any import actually. If we don't write ng import also it will work. It should work. Originally it should work, but still after view in it, implements after view in it. Is it working now? It is still not able to take it the C value, right? Because see, it is like when I'm printing that value, it should print it actually. Console.log. If I write it here, this dot child. See, this dot child is printing. This dot child C. It is printing C na? But why it is not doing it? Or I will do it this logic. See, this dot child dot incr. Let me try this one. HTML में ये print हटाओ. Paragraph X Now go here. Why don't I try constructor? Constructor, this dot x equals to this dot child dot c. This dot child dot c. Initially, it was not able to find it. Child dot c, this dot x. Now go here. It's coming. Every time, whenever I'm doing, it should come. Okay, not done. I will try this way. No, this way it is not working on. ng after view init. It is not updating it. ng after view init. This dot x is equals to this dot child dot c. View children and view child are same actually. There is no difference. View children is for seeing multiple values. View child will see one time one value only. View children can see two, three components at a time. That's it. Okay. But basically here, what is happening, sir? ng after view init is like it will work after some time. Like for example, see, one component is there. That component initially started. When component started, its child component also will started. After that, child component get updated na. Whenever child component updated, at that time, parent components also update them and whatever the value bring it. To do that, we will do ng after view init. Whenever the initialization of view happened, run this function. Automatically, it will run that function. Those are called life cycle methods. But this one is not working on here. ng after view init, it is x. Whenever I updated it in the child, let me print it here, child c value. Console.log, where is child component? In child component, whenever I updated it, print it console.log c. This dot c. Now go here. C value is updating in the C value. C value is updating in the child. But C value is not coming here in the parent. Whenever child is updating, it is not coming to the parent. Hmm. Whenever child is updating, parent should go to that particular one. We take C value, K value 0 like that. Yeah, we can take it. See, here I take it X value 0. I can take it here. And that X value, I gave C value to X value. Every time whenever update happen, it should update. Why this one is not working? ng after view child. Okay, let's do this way. Now, see, In case if it is not updating, we can do it in a secondary way. If view child and view children are not working, we will do it in secondary way. But view child is used to see the child values. Understand this logic. When I write at the rate view child, I created one variable now. What is that variable name? Child. What is that variable name? Child. Now this child, inside the child, whatever the values are there, if any static values are there, imagine, forget the dynamic values. If I have a static values, for example, name is equals to Raj. Name equals to Raj. Now if I go here, if I write it here in the child type script, if I go here, if I say this dot child dot name, this dot child dot name, then the name value of child component. Can you see here in parent component it printed Raj? Can you see in parent component I printed Raj? But where is the Raj value declared in the child component? Child component, whatever the value is there, that value can come to the parent component using this at the rate view child. At the rate view child is used for viewing the child values, to see the child values only. But when the child values are updating, is it returning the value? No, it's not. Okay, it's not returning the values. Whenever it is updating, it also has to update it, but it is not updating it. To do this, we can do dynamic values, we can do secondary method. If you are checking a static values, to send static values from the child component to parent component, you can use at the rate view child. What you can use, ma? At the rate view child. So I will change a simple example in this. I will write it here, simple example in this. Instead of this increment and all, now go here. Now go at the rate, see, to the people who are confusing with ng after view unit, don't worry. We will get it ng after view unit later, not now. Ng after view unit is a life cycle method. That life cycle method will work whenever the child component also comes. Initially, parent component started, Ray. When parent component started, immediately can I get the Raj value? No. Parent component should fully loaded. After that, child component should be fully loaded. Then only child component inside some value is there, Raj, it can come. So after child component loaded, print this value. That is called ng after view init. That method will work after the child component loaded. Okay. Now here I am giving here some value, name equals to Raj. If I give it like this, here whole name I am giving it in the name child. If I write it here, print it here, paragraph child dot name, it will print Raj. It will print the Raj. This is called at the rate view child. What is it called, ma? The rate view child. First, you will get it from here to here and from here to here. This value, this getting the value from the child to parent is done by at the rate view child decorator. Same thing you can do it using at the rate view children also. At the rate view children, you can declare it multiple values. Okay. Now, sir, what about dynamic values? What about I wanted to do counter also? To do that counter one, now let's note it down. To do that counter one, you will use, where are we writing here? In the components now. At the rate view child. You can note it down this example, sir. Everyone, you can note it down this example, sir. For the at the rate view child, note it down this example. Online also can note it down at the rate view child, this example. Copy. paste, copy, paste, copy, paste, and copy. I mentioned here I mentioned here the where to write what also. I mentioned always here in which one you are writing which one. Now next, this example I pasted in the notes also, ma. Done, ma. Yes. Next one, sir. Next one. Double braces only. This is wrong. Correct. This is wrong. In React, we put single braces. So I got it. Yeah. Now, next one. Next one. You can see in the notes, I gave it notes here, ma. You can take it. Next one. Same way like at the rate view child, you will have another method called template reference variables. Template reference variables. We can manipulate any child items or any elements in Angular using template reference variables. Template reference variables. These are the custom names. These are the custom names assigned using hash notation and can be used for DOM manipulations. It can be used for the DOM manipulation. This one is very easy. Direct one value it is. But this one is so powerful also, it will have some problems. Now, go here, sir, how to do that? You can see that, like, you note it down, ma. Syntax is, you will write it here, any element, you will write hash, some name you will write it. that hash name, you can use it directly. Now, good. Now see this. This one is very easy. Now see, sir, I want to see count value inside the child component. Na? If you want to see, give this child component one name. You can give any name you like, but you give nice names. But I'm giving some name, crazy name, like let's give. So I am calling this particular app comic. That means app comic is the child component. Na? Child component, I am giving one name, Bujji. Now from now onwards, child component is having one name called Bujji. Now inside the child component, what are there, everyone? See, inside the child component, what are there? C is there, name is there, and increase there. C is there, name is there, increase there. Three things are there now. Now I want to access in the parent. Barabar. You don't need any TypeScript, you don't need any logic. Directly write it. Paragraph, Bujji, Bujji dot C. Now बुज्जी के अंदर सी क्या है? बुज्जी के अंदर सी क्या है? 0. Now go here. बुज्जी के अंदर सी. It's coming na? Where did I print this particular 1, 2, 3 value? Where did I print them? Parent. But where did I declared them? Child. How did I get it from parent to child? Using template reference variables. You don't need @uchild. You don't need @view component. Those things, everything can be done with template reference. But sir, then why do we need the see this template reference is very powerful. It can even manipulate the child component. It can even change child component values also.
It's the government to use it very minimum. But using that, you actually go over to application. Using that,
Is it clear? Clear ma? Online is it clear? Now focus here. Focus here. What you did, you gave child one name. What is the name you gave for child? Bujji. And when you write it here, bujji.c, automatically it will come. For example, see, when I write bujji.name, anyone guess what will happen? Simple. It will print Raj. Can I call one function, sir? Yes. I can put a parent one function, parent button, click, and I will write it here, click. Whenever I click the button here, whenever I click the button here, I will say it like bujji dot incr. So what will happen, sir, if I do this? Then when you click this button, it will call incr function inside the bujji. What is this bujji? Bujji is the name I gave. That is called template reference variable. What is it called? Template reference. It is the reference to the child template. It is reference to the child template. Always the template reference variable will use hash notation. After hash, whatever you gave, that value you can use it directly here. Online, is it clear ma now? Online, is it clear ma now? Parent component is calling the child component. Parent component gave one name. Someone is like, sir, but we did not give any incr in child. Who said that? We gave it incr in child, Ray. Incr is a function. We gave it Sleko. Inside the child, some incr is there. Whatever the values you gave in the child, those values you can directly take it from parent using this template reference variables. If any other doubts are there, you can mention it. Is this clear, ma? Online, is this clear, ma? Online, is this clear? Now, till now, whatever we discussed are like this, sir. Till now, whatever we discussed are like this in the core structure. In the core structure, we discussed nested components, parent to child, child to parent. Tomorrow we will have our doubt clearing session, and we will have it one practical session also where I will do it one thing, and everyone in the offline requested to bring your laptops and we will do it here. And Monday onwards we'll do it with ngif, ng switch, for loops. If you know if switch for, you will get it directly those values. Next things were like, if you understand next 1 week, if you understand the Angular what we are doing, you will get 80% of the Angular, you will get it. Next 1 week is the most important thing in the Angular, where we will do API, where we will do control loops, where we will do conditions, all the things. Okay. Any questions, ma, till now? No. The complete notes, whatever we have done, will be pushed into the GitHub. Please take it from there. Whatever the notes I have done will be pushed into the GitHub. Please take it from there. I will just give you a new GitHub link, everyone. Just a minute. Everyone. Someone Gahanika is asking it like property name. Array, I used name. Doesn't mean you also put name, Ray. Did you write it name in child component? If you write it name in child component, it will come. If you don't write it name in child component, it will not come. Control C. Now, Angular. Now, everyone online also, tomorrow is your doubt clearing session. Any doubts you got it, or anywhere you get stuck at any point, any kind of technical errors you got it, you can tell me, you can bring it to me so that it will come. Git add dot git commit dash m update git push git remote add horizon git push dash u origin. Someone is like, how to push Angular code in GitHub? In Netlify, we use dist folder. In GitHub, we do direct all the things. We don't use any Git folder. Okay. Now, Vamsi, NV dash V, no, NG dash V, no, NGV only, we check it. No need of dash V, you will write it NGV, it will work. Sir, when I check it NGV, what happened, Arvind? It will work, Arvind. Whenever you install Angular, check it NGV now. Now I will delete that old repository, everyone. Someone is asking how to get your code in Visual Studio Code. Maybe first day they are doing it. Open the folder, Ray. Seriously. Open the folder in Visual Studio Code. File open folder. Arvind, you are going through some kind of Angular issue like when you are installing. First install Node.js, Arvind. After that install the Angular. Automatically TypeScript will come. Just install the Node and then install Angular. Then Node and TypeScript. Then when you install Angular, what is happening? Tell me. Like it will install. Now yesterday notes also files are uploaded. Ma, you can check it. Every file, whatever is there, it's uploaded here. Now you can check it. Ma, GitHub link. Online, you can take it. Fail to create the process like this coming. Maybe internet is not there, I think. Just check it on why. Database, no, this is not a database class, ma. This is a thing. But if you wanted to check it, you can check it there. Deepika, to deploy in Netlify, you will write it npm run dev. Sorry, ng build. You will write it, Deepika, you will write it ng build. You will write it there ng build. If you write it ng build, you will get a dist folder. Once you get dist folder, go to Netlify, upload the dist folder. In Netlify, upload the dist folder. It will come. Simple. This is our new Angular link. Arvind, if it is not a net issue, usually it will come, Arvind. Can you tell me what is the command you are using, Arvind, to install Angular? npm install dash g at the rate angular slash CLI. Correct only. After that, nothing is there. If you see, first install that. After you done that, if you do ngb, it will come some kind of command like version. What version it is installed, it will come. Then it's getting failed to create process. Give me whole error. Give me whole error. I will tell you. Mohan is saying it like tailwind is not working. Mohan, follow the exact procedure. If tailwind is not working, means somewhere you did wrong in my procedure. 3 steps I gave. 3 steps if you follow, you will get it for sure. And if it is still not working, means somewhere it's mistake. Check it aram se. Arvind, just fail to create the process. No, no need to paste the error message in Copilot, Ray. Why it is not working? It failed to create the process. Do one thing, Arvind. Type it here ng space dash dash version. Not dash v. Type it dash dash version. Try it. It will work. Or just try to create it one Angular application. Found zero vulnerabilities showing, sir. Found zero vulnerabilities बोले तो it is successful, Mohan. It will come then tailwind. Give some color. Give some any heading or something, any color, Mohan. It will come then. Okay. NG version also coming same. Then do one thing. K Nanda gave me some kind of things. Try it. K Nanda gave me some kind of things. Na? First uninstall the Angular, cache the clean, and then install it. Try it. And when you are installing it, na, at the rate CL/CLI, write it at the rate latest, at last. At the rate latest. It will work. Mohan, it is coming na, then what is the problem? Put at the rate latest at the last, Arvind. Can you create a Telegram batch? No, I stopped creating Telegram batch because the problem is people are like everywhere they are doing it scams only. Once we create the things, most people are not asking doubts. They are just doing spamming, simple. Not applying tailwind properties. Like if you give color, it's not coming color. Can you serve components folder? You can't serve only one folder. Everything it will come at a time. So if I copy all files in GitHub and upload in our Visual Studio Code, it's not working. अरे ऐसा कैसा वर्क करता रे? How do you it will work? You should create it your own. If you take my things, node modules will not come na. You should npm install. My node modules will not come. Git ignore is there na. You should do npm install and understand. Can we implement MVC concept in Angular? We are doing daily MVC only, which you don't know. That is the problem. MVC, HTML is the view, M and C, model and controller are the TypeScript. This is MVC concept only, actually. Good. Very good. That's it for today, everyone. Thank you all. Yeah. I was applying colors but showing any modifications. If it is not showing any modifications, tomorrow I will do it like one more time to you. Those things will understand. Angular also similar to it. Yes, it is. Good. That's it for today. Thank you all.